We are all familiar with the concept of haploid versus diploid cells in the human body. We tend to call somatic or non-reproductive cells diploid, meaning that they have a certain number of chromosomes, each with an identical pair. That set number of chromosomes can vary from organism to organism, but is usually referred to by the letter N. Thus, if a cell has a paired set of chromosomes, the cell is diploid, and its genetic material is said to be 2N. Much the same, alternation of generations, a reproductive adaptation of land plants, which differs from even the nearest of their aquatic relatives, applies the same concept of haploid and diploid cells. Everything starts with the existence of a multicellular haploid organism called the gametophyte. While the gametophyte is a grown plant, all of its cells are haploid, or N. In order to continue the life cycle, the cells of the gametophyte undergo mitosis, meaning that cells with the same number of chromosomes are created. These cells that continue the life cycle, that reproduce, are gametes. The gametes, each with N number of chromosomes, fuse and fertilize in order to form a zygote that is diploid, or 2N. Through mitosis, the zygote forms a multicellular organism that is called the sporophyte. Because multicellularity was reached through mitosis, all the cells in the sporophyte will be diploid. Cells in the sporophyte then continue the cycle through meiosis, where a diploid cell produces daughter cells that are haploid, and in the plant cycle are called spores. In angiosperms, for example, the spores develop into anther and stigma, which wait to be fertilized. These spores then multiply through mitosis to form a multicellular haploid organism. If you remember, our starting point was a multicellular haploid organism as well. Thus, a gametophyte is produced, which will follow the same process, that of alternation of generations.